Today, beside the Shmaya, we're into the biggest soidos of the biggest problem, how to solve the youth of the dor today. איך מטפלים בנוער הנושר, איך מטפלים בנוער, how we take care of the problems of today, chilonim, non-religious people, how you problem with the soldiers, everybody, how you handle non-religious people. Sure. You hear me, Chaim? The problem is how you handle the people, how you handle people get close. The biggest problem, how you get everybody who lives in Minnesburg to learn Torah. How you get people in New York to learn Torah. How we get everyone to learn Torah in the world. So he tells the secret of the secret how you do it. It tells you how to do it. And if you listen to this carefully, you have the key how to help all the Jewish nation from beginning to end. To get close to Hashem and get close to the truth. So he tells you the secret is you have to not to work on the truth, is working on not loving yourself. You have to work on the negative part. It means to say, not for them you have to work on the negative. On yourself you have to work on the negative. It means you have to take your eye away from yourself. You have to mafkir yourself. You have to make yourself hefker. How are you able to help the truth if you think you're somebody and you're eye and eye, so then you're able to have effect on them. When a moment you take yourself and you don't love yourself, it means to say is don't think about yourself. Don't think about the pleasure about yourself. What I'm gaining, what I have from it. What will be with me? Then you're able to affect. Chazal tells us that Shmuel was bigger than Moshe Rabbeinu. Shmuel was bigger than Moshe Rabbeinu. Why Shmuel was bigger than Moshe Rabbeinu? Says in Chazal that Moshe Rabbeinu was sitting in the Yeshiva and the Oil Moed, and everybody came to him and he taught them Dvar Hashem. But Shmuel, he went with his house from city to city, from place to place, and he took his wife and children together with him every place he went. He had no house. He went from one place to another place, another place, another place. He was all his life golus from one place to another place, and this way he taught Torah. He went to the nation to teach Torah. Chazal tells us Shmuel was bigger, and one nekuda is not, and this nebchina is the kuda. That was bigger, and one nekuda that Hashem to talk to Moshe Rabbeinu, he only talked to him in Ol Moed. Mashiach and Shmuel, he had nevuah in every place, not in Dafka in Ol Moed, because he is able to unhook himself. He took his eye away. He was mafkir himself for the truth for others. So how are we able to help? The answer question is, how are you able to help the Jewish nation? How are we able to help all the nations of the Jewish people? Is by you have to go away, far away, ischakus, you have to go away from loving yourself. Doesn't mean you teach them the negative. You have to teach them positive. By yourself, you have to run away from the emes, from the abasatzim. For them, you have to teach them sweetness and goodness, because they want to hear the negative. For you have to teach for yourself. You have to unhook the loving yourself. But for them, you have to teach them the sweetness of Torah and the sweetness of the Shamayim, Emunah, the sweetness of the sweetness of Chesed. Teach them that. The sweetness of Torah, what is it? The power. You have to sweeten to teach them that. Then they'll go after it. But mitzad yourself, you won't affect them. You have to know is you have to run away from loving yourself. There's no I, no pay. You have to give up your time. You have to give your bed. You have to give up your sleep, your eating for others. For others. We had a couple examples. One is example we had. Someone's in the door. Wants open up. Someone I know?
Boys, open to strangers. We can't open.
Okay.
He doesn't know the code.
What?
If he doesn't know the code,
Okay.
he doesn't
So one of the good examples we had this week. This week we lost one of the big pillars of Am Yisrael. We lost Baruch Mordechai, Ezrachi. We lost him. Well, one of the things my sister told me, because Noam, my brother known him, he was mafkir his house for Klal Yisrael. He gave up his. I mean, everybody knows he taught Torah and he was a big Rosh Yeshiva and but he's mafkir his house. His own personal, he was a mafkir. See, people think I love taught Torah, everything is good, but he was mafkir himself. Avas atzmei. He's able to. But how way he did it? By teaching the emes. You see, you have to teach the emes and get close people to the emes. But mitzad yourself, you have to mischachek min ava. Ischakus me'avas atzmei goes on yourself. But others, you have to teach the emes and give them sweetness and the best cakes and the best candies to get into Golan Torah. Always, they say where the army goes, where's the food? How goes the army goes? Where's the language says? Who knows? Come on. She used to be a big rabbi in Israel. She used to say we used to have a class. We used to have few people. He bought cake and candies. He used to get balabatim to stay till 11 o'clock every day. They went to work. Not 9, 7, and not 8, not 9, not 10. He used to keep all the balabatim to only go to work at 11 o'clock. Why? Beginning he start with them with cake and candies. Then he taught them what is learning Torah, and he taught them what Zemunah B'tocha doesn't make. If you start at 11, start at 9 o'clock, start at 11 o'clock, it doesn't make difference. Panos in the hands of Hashem. So he got him last 3 hours working, and got them 3 hours learning. But what is the point of teaching? By himself, you have to go away from your comfort. But others have to teach the emes and the sweetness of emes. When he's telling me, Kalim is talking about yourself. Get this, Kalvus the emes, you're talking about yourself. V'schachuk mi'avas atzma, this talking about yourself, not others. To mekarev to the emes, you have to mekarev people to the emes. What you have to do is, you have to get away from your own comfort. If you think of your own comfort, my bed, my wine, my sleep, my who knows what, my cup of tea is called like Rabbi used to say. Maybe my father used to say, yeah, my cup of tea. It's to be my cup of tea, exactly my cup of tea, and my health food, and my this thing. You cannot teach, you're not able to get kiguv. So there's the questions. How you can make calf today? What's the answer is? You have to yourself go away from loving yourself. Don't think about yourself. Mafki yourself to the cloud. Mafki yourself to help another Jew. Help another Jew what he can do. Help another one this way, that way, how you can help one. Everyone a different way. And when you mafki yourself, you get siyata d'shmaya. Wow, this is a big chiddush. So you made a big difference, you see. Yeah, who was the big chiddush here?
Yeah.
You don't hear it? You're too tired.
No, I'm very in that, but I'm asking myself because today I thought in that Nekuda, you have a child that is sleeping and you want to help him, and then you say, stand up, stand up, stand up, and then you start thinking, it's a shame for the family, so it's not good because it's avasatzno. That's the other way I have to lechanech oto. He's sleeping at 10, 11, so how must I have to love him, but I have to worry about me, myself, it's not because of me. So what should I do?
First thing is, how long you try to wake him up?
Good question. I have to go work. I can't stay at home.
Wait a second. I already talked to a lot of people about that. If you understand 2 minutes, get up. Doesn't work. Imagine sit there 20 minutes, half hour, you will get up. So you have to spend more of yourself to get up. If you spend a half hour on him, get up, pour water on him, get up. He will get up.
Water is good.
It's
not sweetness.
You don't understand. He wants to get up.
Yeah.
He'll be happy to get up. But yeah, in the beginning, you talk to him. You make him a special miftzah.
Breakfast.
Who knows what? You make a special miftzah. You deal it with seichel, with emes. It has to be sweet. But yourself, you have to have your comfort to get up from him. If you want him to get up, you have to get away for your comfort. I used to have a boy here in the yeshiva, and his father used to say to me, why your kid doesn't go? I said, how long you wake up your son? He said, 2 minutes, 1 minute, I run, I go to work. I said, have patience for him. Shwaya, slowly. Wake him up, knock at this, another minute, another 20 minutes, another 15 minutes. And if you do that, you will get up. But if you don't do that, there's some kids don't get up. The intelligence of the body doesn't get up. So you have to work systematic how to wake them up. But you cannot say, get up. Not everyone works that way. But if you want, you have to get away of yourself. Different tricks and ways how to wake them up. This means you have to be.
My parents told me, we have money, you don't.
Yes.
That's what they have.
They had pillows on the couch. We are very happy. We're spending the inheritance of our children. And they would laugh. Needlepoint. My mother needlepointed them by hand. Oh, it was just a joke. So what do I say to myself? I don't have money. They have money. I'm not going to get any money. I better get up. I better go to work.
Okay, that which age is that?
As soon as I could get a lawnmower and cut grass and rake leaves and paint houses.
Okay, they're different.
Before papers. How old is your son? 8? 10?
16.
16, okay.
But it's different.
16.
I know it's true, but it doesn't start.
So I learned how to get up for work all the time and go to work.
It's true. Every case is different.
Yeah, it's different. No?
Every case is different.
But some
Different generation.
I speak with one mechanic. He says, leave him. He is responsible for his life. They're gonna kick him out from the yeshiva. It's okay. They will kick him out from the yeshiva. It's okay. He will land on his blood.
It doesn't go that way.
There is a Shita like that.
That is a Shlita. Listen to me.
If
you know.
If you the son says to you, you're gonna regret all your life.
Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm very strict. And listen carefully. And listen carefully what I'm talking about. If you think education is worth it, money, or equal to money, then you lose out your child. Education is gold, 10 times more than money. No money in the world has a value education. It means to say, listen carefully, listen very carefully. If one time your son doesn't get up to the minyan, Kriyat Shema Lamita, one time he doesn't say, if he knows so, Chamul the Inyan, Me'uvas Le'achaniska, the Chazal tells you. If you know yourself, what is that much Chamul and it's so bad of it, so you don't give like that. If you know education is like money, he doesn't get up, you have to get up, it doesn't make a difference.
It starts from the parents.
It starts with
the value.
They have to value. They say Kriyat Shema, a broches. How much you ready to give up? But I heard this story. His son did not say, wait a second, his son did not say, there's a story, or I heard the story, or as a dream, it's no difference. If it's a dream, I don't know exactly where. I remember talking about, his son did not say Birchas Hamazon, the father fainted.
Wow.
It's so much what? You don't say Birchas Hamazon. You know, this means it has to be valued. So if you take, like the world says, so what? He doesn't listen, they're from the Yeshiva, then he will go to drugs, and they'd take heroin, and they would take this drug, and in 20 years he'll be running like a united, and then the midday, and these people they went to the place there. I know one of my students was there.
Where? Playing what?
And then in the Pimberi, the place there. And he learned in Yeshiva, and one of the guys who died, they killed him. And his father's religious said he wanted the derech. Why? Because the same man, the drugs and his thing. Wait a second. If you think education, you can let go what the world says, say a form out, and there'll be this, and it'll be okay. Because they think that education is worth it money. Our education is gold. It means it says value every day and every hour and every moment, every mitzvah, every avera means a world. We have value. So that's you have to care. Now how you do it, it starts from you.
Yeah.
If you know your son will go in the street now and will go as a car and the car can bang him, what do? You sit down and say, education, yeah, you take care of himself. But 1 second, the car will bang him. The car can bang him 1 minute. The car's coming. Wait a second. He's already 16 years old. He knows to know by himself. So if you know education is life and death. No, keep a mitzvahs is olam haba, really olam haba. You know it's life and death. You know it's very important. So you don't play games. You think twice. It's like you have to picture Chaz Shalom, a person sick, a mother sick, and real sick. So you know how you handle a real sick. You go and you raise money. I need this, I need that for education because he's really sick. If he doesn't get to minute,
if he's really sick, he can't. Right now, we say to him, "Get out from bed."
I don't say, but you know you have
sick.
I know, but in your head, if you know he's sick. If you think he's okay, that's the problem.
Okay.
That is the problem.
Yeah.
If you know he's sick and you know your son knows that you know he's sick, then they can do tomorrow will be okay. But if you know if something's you okay and you accept the child is okay, that is the problem. That cannot be.
But what about that some people put too much pressure also, and they also left.
And
because
so
they say they was all the time putting pressure on the kids.
Too much pressure is not good. Too much not pressure is not good. How you go to the bathroom? You go to the bathroom. Too much pressure, you get sick. Not too much pressure. How do you go to the bathroom? Who teaches you how to go to the bathroom? If you got too much pressure, you can tear the thing. Not too much, you have to relax. You have to relax. And these things, you need a lot of chokhmah and dvuna, advice, and a lot of siyata d'shmaya, and a lot of davening, like crying. It needs a lot of siyata d'shmaya. And with a lot of siyata d'shmaya, you need a lot of siyata d'shmaya. And with siyata d'shmaya, a lot of siyata d'shmaya. And with siyata d'shmaya, a lot of siyata d'shmaya. I always say the story. It used to be in the yeshiva, I don't say the name. He's in the yeshiva, his only son from the Holocaust. A long story short, and they went off the derech. His father's crying. He used to come to the Vavashut. What they do? He used to come. His father used to give stock, a lot of stock to the yeshiva, and his father said, Hashem. And he met a girl, not religious girl, in Tel Aviv. And that religious said, oh, nothing. In the end, she did tshuva. And she got him to do tshuva, and he became religious. And so religious, he became one of the rabbis in and the TV and the yeshiva in the old city came a rabbi in the yeshiva there. A rabbi in the yeshiva there. He came a rabbi after, and Magachiri came. Everything Hashem, and she changed it to be everything away. She really the point. She's the best already. She passed this on the website. They're trying to change. It tells you sometimes, but why this chutzpah? The father did a lot of tzedakah, a lot of chesed, a lot of tzedakah. He went and tell you he's thinking of tzedakah and tzedakah and tzedakah. He has the money, doesn't have the money. He gives tzedakah, a lot. He went out his way. Even his son is this way. He said, "I give tzedakah," and then he went out his way. And Hashem did miracles that changed him, and then Hashem changed the world for him. Everything had changed the point. It's called siyata dishmaya. There's one thing you do your parts. You have to do siyata dishmaya. I know clearly a boy. I know a boy that was he was in a good derech, and then he bought this iPhone, and all day seeing movies, all day in the bathroom, all day on the door, all day movies, all day. And the parents don't know what to do. The parents fasted 40 days. A mamish 40 days. In the morning, only, but he fasted not Sunday and not Friday. Because Sunday, because of Shabbos, and the Gemara says, and Friday because of Shabbos. No, because it's a problem with the vessel that he could get sick. So he didn't say, he fasted Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday, he fasted 40 days from the morning till the night. He did it for 40 days. After 40 days, his son went to Yeshiva. After he went to Yeshiva, after a while, he had problems there, they threw him out. Also, he started again with the iPhone. And then, when he's going around, his father fasted again 40 days. Again 40 days. Mamash 40 days. And then after he fasted 40 days, he flew out the phone and he sent it to Israel. To learn Torah in Yeshiva. He learned to go to Yeshiva in Israel. And after that again, he bought the orphan again. The third time. And after the third time, he fasted another 30 or 40 days. And after 40 days, he decided to sell his phone and this and that. And after 40 days, Hashem sent him a shidduch. And the father of the girl is a big rabbi, and he says, I want your son, and I'm ready to pay for 5 years to pay him and learn to 5 years he pays to learn, and he will learn Torah for 5 years, and I'm paying for him to learn 5 years. Then I have to go to work for 5 years. And this would happen. He almost finished Shas. Plus, he learned Chashemish for this 5 years. And they continue, and he learned, and he's now learning and learning work, and exactly what he's holding today. But the point is, the father cared about his chinuch. If you think chinuch is money and chinuch is worth equal to money, then you lost the boat. Chinuch, education of your children, grandchildren, is no money valued in that. You have to give value to every little thing. You have to smile and give value. Wow, my son did a mitzvah. I learned he did extra mitzvah. My grandson extra mitzvah. My granddaughter a mitzvah. And you smile. Wow, it's unbelievable. Every little thing you have to give value more than all the money in the world. You have to value it. Wow. You have to show them the sweetness so much for the truth. But yourself, you have to get away from your comfort. If you think you're able to give over the truth to them, is impossible. Because your own comfort will not let you to give to teach them. Because I need this, I need that, I need all these conditions. And that stops you to show the truth to others. Your own comfort stops you to teach others Torah. This story I know from my brother-in-law, my son-in-law. From my son-in-law, his brother. He came to Hashteimani. I want to learn Chavrusa with you. When Hashteim, I said, I learn with you. Again, My son-in-law's brother, he came to Rav Steinman. I want on Chavrusa with Rav Steinman. Which hour I think he's saying to learn with him? I have to learn to 4 in the morning to 5. And he learned with him 4 in the morning to 5. That's the time I can Chavrusa with you. But that's the time he learned 4 to 5. Rav Steinman get out of himself. He gave up who knows what to learn with him 4 to 5. It's comfort. 4 to 5 in the morning. Where's my comfort? Sleeping, eating, who knows what? The point, if you have love, if you want to really able to give, to get me Jewish people close to Hashem, so yourself you have to get away for your comfort. But others have to show the sweetness of the Torah and the sweetness of the mitzvahs and sweetness of chesed, sweetness of emunah. Show them how it's so important to believe in Hashem completely. How it's so good to be, how if you have emunah in Hashem completely, how much is good for you, how much you have peace of mind, and how much Hashem loves you unconditionally. You have to teach everybody all the positive things. I heard from my father, Zechatz, he said, you always have to teach positive.
Have to teach what?
Positive. People can handle negative. So Sami Kenner said, on yourself, it's different. On yourself, but others, you have to teach the goodness. And how you teach the goodness? By Torah is the way. How you get people close to Torah? By teaching Torah. By showing the greatness of Torah and learn Torah, make the Torah sweet to everyone. Then they'll run after Torah. This is Kabus Le'emes. How you get people close to the Emes? Yourself, you have to get your comfort. Make sure it comes sweet. Make sure it's how much of it. But the others, what you have to do, people have to teach them. Wow, the sweetness of Torah is so unbelievable. How much is good the Torah is, and how much is great the Torah is.